Welcome back everybody, and thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. And if you guys are actually new here, welcome. My name is Matthew and I make daily Shopify videos to help you guys with your Shopify dropshipping stores. Now in today's video, we are going to be tackling how to create a captivating Shopify product page. And this is obviously going to help in conversions and just converting that extra amount of people who are adding to cart and maybe not purchasing into those conversions and purchases. So this is a very simple method that I use on all my Shopify stores. But before I get into it, guys, I want to remind you that I do give away a 15-minute mentorship call every single video, and all you got to do to enter is like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll be entered to win. And to enter today, you got to comment #dropout with a video idea for me. This is going to help me come up with some ideas for you guys to know what you guys are wondering and struggling with the Shopify store, and it's also going to help you. So really good thing for both of us. So go ahead and go pause that video right now and go comment me a video idea. Otherwise, guys, the winner from last video is right here. Message me on Facebook and we are going to set up a time that works for both of us. Guys, let's jump onto this because this is probably going to be, one of the most important parts after advertising and product research, which is going to be your product page itself. So this is only dealing with the text. Images obviously come on Oberlo and you can find them on Amazon. And if you guys want to see a video on how I find images, let me know down below. Anyway, guys, so this is the general framework that I like to go with. And the first thing is we got to actually do some research into our target audience. So the way we do this is we can actually just go to Facebook and go to Audience Insights. All right, guys, so once you're on Audience Insights, obviously by this point you should have a product ID in mind. And here I actually have an example of a car seat cover for dogs. So this is a really nice looking web page, but I checked the Alexa rank and it's actually not doing so well. But it's okay because we're just going to be using it for an example, and maybe I can pick out some stuff that I would improve with this website as well. If we're using a dog seat cover, we got to think about our target audience. So what I would do here obviously is just start off with dogs, right? We see first of all that it's 68% women, and the majority of them are between 25 to 34 and actually pretty evenly spread out. You know what? Between 25 and 64. So although there is like 6% difference, I mean, I'd say it's pretty evenly split up. So what we got to do now is kind of try to think about what kind of struggles these people have in their lives. So obviously with the car seat back cover, we know that it's annoying when you have dogs sitting in the back, they shed, right? So is this dog shedding? Is it coming back from a dirty walk? So you really got to understand the audience when you are making that first blurb. So that's just one way of doing it. And when you're using Audience Insights, right, so something with dogs isn't that obvious, so we can make a broader statement about the struggle when we're writing this blurb or, tackling those pain points. Otherwise, you can keep it pretty general, but if you are going to a more specific niche, try to figure that out. So if it is for 65 plus, maybe, speak in a different kind of language. So these are things that you must consider when you're doing it. But in this case, we don't really have a very obvious trend because most people have dogs. Well, everybody in every range and every demographic has dogs. So there's nothing really we can tailor to, but that's just one thing to consider here because we want to know what the most important pain points are, because these are the things that are going to be selling. We're going to be selling to the customers, and not only just pain points, but benefits as well. So when I say pain points, I mean benefits and pain points for future. So just think about it that way. So with this product here, right, we can start this off here. Let's see what they have. They have Winter Outfitters dog seat cover with seat mesh. See, so this is like already too blurby and like too annoying. I would start it off with like tired of your dog getting the backseat of your car dirty, right? And then just that's the idea of the first sentence, and then I'd go rewrite this. Be like, with the Wow Grid waterproof car backseat cover for dogs, you can now have your dog in the back safe and with a fresh smell, right? So this is like scented or something. I don't really understand what exactly is going on. Comes with a dog seat cover, so you can talk about that. So just talk about the pain points, and that's going to be the first paragraph that I'm going to start it off with. So exactly like this person, but I just have it edited a bit. And another way that you can come up with this stuff is actually just going to Amazon.com. And on Amazon, you can just write car seat dog cover. What I like to do is I use Jungle Scat here to figure out who's doing the best. So let's see. Okay, so this person is doing really, really well. So they have $214,000 per month in revenue. So that's insane, selling at $33. And I just want to clarify this, guys. If you are at this point of the video, it doesn't matter if Amazon is selling less than you are for cheaper and for 2 days shipping. People don't always want to go to Amazon to buy. And the whole point of your website is you're providing much more value, like in terms of perceived value. So your website feels better, it feels like a brand rather than Amazon where there's not really any brands, you're more just shopping for a product. Okay, so here's the product. Now we can do is scroll down here and see what they're talking about here. Easy and clean to install, so this is obviously a big pain point. Wide using range, so it fits most dogs. Pet seat cover, ride your pets anywhere. Okay, so that might not be anything. Let's see. A solid soldier of your car as well as your pets. Okay, so we're not really getting anything here, but usually I'd go to this part right here, the product description, to get that, like, to get an idea for the blurb. But we can look at this as well. So we can look and read all this stuff and try to figure out what this market is really looking for. So I hope that clears up the blurb. And now next, what I do is I look for pictures, GIFs, and in this section, I'm looking for lifestyle pictures. So I'm not looking to actually show the product itself, but I am looking to show it in lifestyle and in use, and maybe specific characteristics of the product. So maybe zooming in on the linen like this. So this zipper would be a good one to have. And let me show you guys how these guys have done it. So this is a pretty good picture, although this one I'd probably leave up here. Actually, no, you know what? This is pretty important. We'll leave it down here. But you know, this is a good one. This as well is good. So it's highlighting some features of the product. And it's this one as well is good. It's in use. So it doesn't necessarily belong here. So if we go on Amazon and we go back to this person's listing right here, you can see these kinds of pictures belong up here in the product like pictures. Whereas pictures like this, I would go ahead and put in the description. So once you have that, you can also get GIFs, and GIFs are really easy. All you got to do is find a video, trim it, find a couple pieces that you want of it, maybe zooming in and out of a certain characteristic, export it and go to a GIF, to a .mp4 to GIF maker, and yeah, just import it into Shopify. It's really easy. So GIFs actually do work better because they give like a very visual idea of what the product is doing. So that's what's going to happen there. And then key product features, again, you go back to Amazon, and Amazon's the best place to get key product features. And you can just go ahead and actually look at these guys right here. So non-slip safe, PP, 100% waterproof and wearproof, hammock with side flaps. So don't know what that means, but you can go ahead and search that stuff. And this guy here on Shopify actually has that done pretty well. So they have the most important part bolded, and that's what I'm going to do. That's something I would do as well. So nothing crazy here. And what else you can do here is the same way I found this, by writing the main keywords of the product plus Shopify. You can just do that as well. So we can go to doggap.com, for example, and go see the points that they have. So they almost have nothing written down here. I guess the product really is self-explanatory. If we look here, yeah, they're really high ranked. So just goes to show some products actually really do sell themselves. And obviously this is one of them, because there should be no confusion with this product. But you know, it's just the one that I picked as an example for today. And we can just keep looking through here. Pet Ninja, I know these guys are okay. We can go ahead and look through what they have written here. Nothing really as well. Oh, product description. And this is good as well. Main product features. I mean, I'd probably bold some things here to make it stick out. The most important parts of those sentences, I'd probably bold. Otherwise, pretty clean. $24 is pretty cheap. They have a pretty good Alexa rank as well, so that's a good sign too. So these are the kinds of websites that you want to go ahead and copy, or at least get some inspiration from. So those are the ways that I go ahead. Oh, sorry, on top of the key product features, what you want to do is also integrate some pictures as well. So if we actually go back to, wow, did I lose that? Oh, okay, here it is. If you go back here, so as you can see here, they mention how it's anti-slip, and then they show a picture of how the material is actually made and what's inside of it. So that's going to give the customer a visual of why it is anti-slip and has unique environmentally friendly, like, you know, kind of BS, I'm guessing, but, you know, fancy marketing talk. So that's the kind of stuff that I would focus on, finding images that relate to the key product. And that way you're reinforcing the idea of what the key product feature is actually talking about. But just to be clear, guys, you can just go ahead and do this. Go into Canva and put, you know, all the pictures together like that. Make it a little cleaner if you'd like. Really get creative. There's no exact way of doing this. This is just the way that I kind of structure mine. And, you know, obviously every product is different. Some products don't really need much to talk about, and some products don't deserve that much time. So if you're selling like an upsell product for like $8 or $9, well, it doesn't really deserve the time of day of having such an elaborate product page. And then finally here, this is an optional step for you guys. You can just put a guarantee, an image, or contact us, or some kind of trust badge. So for example, they have this here. This is good, nice and clean. It's an image, and they just probably created it on Canva, and that's something you can do too. They just took a bunch of these nice little clip arts. It's good. There's no need for this anymore. I don't think people are really getting that low. Image says 1,000 words. So you have a lot more information here. Otherwise, guys, that's basically how I make a product page. Images, I just go to Amazon. I go look, I take my own pictures, you know, you get a white box from Amazon, really simple stuff. All this stuff, you know, just look around Amazon, look around AliExpress, Alibaba, Taobao, Let's see, what else is there? You know, all those alternatives. I have videos talking about that stuff that you guys can check out. Otherwise, guys, that really does it for this video. This is not a very complicated aspect of Shopify. It's something that a lot of people do overthink. Keep it clean, right? It doesn't have to be insane, but you know, just think about it logically. Think about reinforcing what you are talking about with images and using these images to convey thoughts into the minds of consumers. Something like this, you know, air passing through, the dog can breathe well, and your dog is safe. Stuff like that here, you know, it's all clipped and fastened and protecting your sides. This is all clean and easy to clean. Stuff like that, right? Makes it really simple for the customer to make the decision. Anyway, guys, that does it for the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.